Okay, shift gears. Let's talk about your thyroid gland. Your thyroid is at the base of your neck, and it has an important job. It oversees your body's use of energy. And if you don't have much thyroid hormone, you're hypothyroid. You got no energy. You feel weak, you're sensitive to cold, you're constipated, you're gaining weight, you're depressed, your skin and hair don't seem healthy. But the opposite can happen. Instead of too little thyroid hormone, your thyroid gland makes too much. And now you're hyperthyroid. And that's just the opposite. You're typically losing weight, your pulse is rapid, you're nervous, you're on edge, you're just revved up. Well, what's this about? Well, the first thing is that this is thyroid hormone, thyroxine. See those big purple molecules, purple elements? That's iodine in the thyroxine molecule. You need iodine in order to allow your body to make thyroid hormone. You don't have iodine, it doesn't happen. Well, in the United States, low iodine really became much less of an issue. In 1924, that was the year that the Morton Company started marketing iodized salt. But of course, we're modern people now. We use sea salt or kosher salt or Himalayan salt. And they may not be iodized unless it's actually mentioned on the label. Now, the dairy industry will race in and say, well, wait a minute, there's iodine in dairy products. Okay, true, but cows don't actually make iodine. Cows don't make any element. The reason that there is iodine in dairy products is that the cow's teats, the cow's udder, gets caked with milk and feces and mud and goo. And so the dairy farmers will use an iodine-containing disinfectant painted onto the udder, and some of that disinfectant gets into the milk. That's right. And they also sometimes feed them iodine supplements. But this is not natural in any way. My favorite one, actually, best source of iodine really, is sea vegetables, seaweed. Now, when I was a kid growing up in North Dakota, I never heard of nori. But if you go to a sushi bar, the sushi rolls are wrapped in nori seaweed. Don't get the fish sushi unless you're very well insured. But get the cucumber roll or the asparagus roll or something like that. And the nori that it's wrapped in, lots of iodine. Same with the wakame, seaweed in your miso soup. Or arame, which is a very delicate seaweed that's often used in salads. You mix it up with some cucumber, sliced cucumbers, a little seasoned rice vinegar, a touch of salt, delicious. Wonderful. But now the biggest reason, I have to say, for thyroid abnormalities in the United States is thyroid antibodies. In other words, you're getting enough iodine, but antibodies are somehow attacking your thyroid gland. Well, what's that about? This will not be on the test, but these are the names of the different antibodies. And what they're doing is, in some cases, they cause the thyroid gland to not make enough thyroid hormone. In other cases, they attack the thyroid regulating machinery so it can't turn off, and you're making too much in the way of thyroid hormone. Well, what's causing these antibodies to form?